people, Tasaran here. Welcome back to the world of Warcraft where we're playing as our Death Knight. It's a little gnome. Ah, the boat's arrived. That's right, this is the boat to Northrend. Thanks to the might of the Dark Moon Fair profession quests, I got to level 68. So I thought I'd go to Northrend. Now I know I didn't have to wait until level 68 thanks to the new level scaling. Yep. Thanks to the new level scaling, but I just did anyway. Because at the very least I want to be able to pick up the quests. I'm not sure whether or not I needed to do that, but I've done that anyway. A few changes. I've got rid of my helmet because it looks shockingly bad, so I went to the transmographer to get rid of it. I'm still wearing it, obviously, and I may change it back, or when we get a new helmet it will be shown anyway. I've also changed my axe to look like the very lightsaber, which is a gnome warrior weapon that's you get at level 5, but I still maintain it looks one of the coolest. And I thought, as we're not going to have it that long, why not look cool for 5 minutes? So this is now our Death Knight. Ooh, that nearly looked like a collision course. I have never seen that before. That's mad. So we're going over to the Howling Ford. I think that's what you call it, because I prefer to quest there rather than the boring tundra, because the boring tundra is boring. The first quest you do get is to go to the boring tundra, but I'll end up going there anyway at some point. But the other thing is that I've not yet purchased, even though I've got more than enough money, I've not yet purchased the flying in Northrend, the cold weather flying. I'm not saying I won't never, but I'm not now, because I find it's too tempting to skip things, and I want to really enjoy the Northrend content as much as I can, like when it first came out. When it first came out you couldn't fly. Not till the end. Not at least, only with your first character, at least. So that will give me opportunity to actually, you know, do the exploring, actually travel, go through sort of dangerous territories. You know, really get stuck into it. Because that's how I like to play these. You know, I don't want to use looms and flying over dangerous mobs rather than trying to traverse them is, in my mind, a very similar kind of cheat. So here we are. We're just turning up. It looks fantastic. I've not seen this in ages. Can't see any of the dragons flying around though. Where am I going? I mean, I'm not complaining, this is cool. Obviously it's got such a wide turning circle, they've had to... Yeah, good idea, let's watch from up here. Perhaps I'll show up more when we've landed. Or docked. Landed's kind of the wrong word, isn't it? Ah, there we go, yeah, there's the dragons flying around. This looks so good. Can't wait. Ah, yeah. We're here.
You got my attention. Off with you.
Gotta pick up a few quests, didn't we? Okay, so our first one, let's get rid of that, we don't need that. And obviously, test your strength, the trophies that we're going to get, 250 of them, it shouldn't take too long to be honest. So let's speak to Vice Admiral Keller.
What can I do for you?
Hello. Wants us to slay 12 Dragonflayer invaders or 12 Dragonflayer wargs.
For the Alliance.
It don't matter which, just kill 12 things. But we'll carry on picking up the rest of the quest, open up the flight path. Because we're going to need flight paths now. Turkey! Bye! Allies in Dalaran. Accept a griffin ride to Dalaran and speak to Isarami Fairwind at Heroes Welcome. Okay, so do you have anything that we want? No. No. No.
For the Alliance.
Okay. Don't see no Herbie. I've done my fishing up as much as possible. The only one I didn't do up was archaeology, because I earned too much XP from that and I didn't want to sort of, you know, the next time I press record I'm already at the end of Northrend if I did that. I know I've done it before. Archaeology, I managed to skip the entire Mists of Pandaria content by leveling archaeology from 1 up to shitloads. So I didn't want to make that mistake. Do you have anything? Nope.
Looking for something specific?
Greetings. Very good.
But we have got a question here. I think we'll make this our home.
See you later.
We'll make this our home. We're gonna need to. Cooking trainer. Northern cooking. Requires level 70 to have it, but we've just got to get 4 chilled meat. That's easy enough. That's off pretty much any kind of beast in Northrend. I was kind of hoping for Herbie or Alchemist trainer just to see what's what, but might have to wait until we get to Dalaran. But everything's pretty much sorted, so let's go questing. Let's go questing. I think that's all the quests we can get at the moment. I know there's one in the water, but we'll go for that in a minute. Okay, here they come. Let's do this. Just put an outbreak on everything. And then, as soon as it does die, I should get the kill. And that's your pickle. That's your pickle right there. That's all we needed. I'm tempted to sod off to Dalaran now and get it out of the way.
Well met.
I'm not sure. But the XP gain for those, you know, even with the rest, you know, with rested bonus, only 700. So the level scaling's really going to come into play here. We're gonna, it's going to give us the time we need to enjoy all of the content.
Be careful.
But I think what I'm going to do, because I'm just awesome, I want to. I'm gonna accept the flight path to Tasaran and open that up. I'm not gonna make it my home because there's really no need. But I do wanna get that quest out of the way. So where is it? Where's the flight path?
Vishnu Allah.
Look at that. And it's 2 gold per pop. So if I make that my home, because that's where auction house and bank is, I'll end up having to spend 2 gold every time I wanted to get back here, so I really can't be bothered to do that. So I'm going to cruise on to Tasaran, and I'll meet you there. Okay, we're here in Tasaran, and my mount of choice, as we're not going to be flying, is the Golden King. I just really like this one because you hold a banner of your guild, which I think looks really cool. And if you've not got... if you're not in a guild, then it shows a banner of
Need help?
something else. Okay, so teleport to the violet stand and then teleport
Safe travels.
back, basically. No worries. Wrath of the Lich King. Like it. So that's one. So that's opened up this on the map, presumably. Yep, violet stand. Lovely jubbly. And we just head back to Tasaran. Nothing more we can do there, really. Oh, that's the allies in Tasaran. That's the first quest we had. Of course it is. This is just a little...
Well met. Farewell.
Just a little something, just to, you know, just to keep going. So this is the Alliance Inn. And it looks like... Yes, it is.
Hello. Be careful.
We have our first cooking repeatable quest here.
How are you?
Be a while. What is my cooking? 429, so they're all grey. I'm actually on Cataclysm, so it doesn't matter too much about doing them. But what I do want to start doing is getting some recipes that's actually gonna...
See you around.
What do I put in there? And 4 wild mustard. Where do you get the wild mustard? I thought that was... Yes, it is. Yeah, we'll pick this up now then while we're here. Wild mustard actually grows in Tasaran, and thanks to being a herby herbison, we can actually see them. I say see them. Aha! But we only need, what, 4? 4, wasn't it? And some rhino meat. Yeah, it's just, I just want to have it ready. And 4 wild mustard, yeah. So as soon as we get 4 rhino dogs, can we make those? Yep, and it's just one... Oh, piece of piss. Piece of piss. But yeah, anyway, what I want is to have the buff food. You know, bit extra strength, extra stamina, maybe. Something like that. That would be nice. So that is it. Right, let's see exotic mounts to see if there's anything here for me to buy. I've already got that. Well, I've not got the reins of the woolly mammoth. It's 10 grand, so it can fuck off. I've got that one, which is something I will use if we're out and about. We can't get back home just yet. It gives you a vendor, so at least you can sell and repair your gear. So lovely. Yeah. Already known. Yeah. So it's only the 10 grand woolly mammoth, and I have got 10 grand on me.
Safe travels.
But I don't want it yet. Don't need it. And that's my lot. So I am in a guild, so my Hearthstone's only 15 minutes. So it's worth using, so let's just pull back. Till Vagaldi. It's alright, isn't it? It's alright. Oh yeah, I picked those up because I haven't learned them. Job done. Means nothing. I'm not going to use it, but there is an achievement for the amount of recipes, so that's cool. I want one of those. What is it? Stormwind Sky Chaser. I've seen quite a few of those about now. I really like the look of that. I'm going to go out of my way to get one of those. Why not? Field rat. What I didn't do was check alchemy and that, but at the moment there is something that I can make. It's using gold clovers, which I can only assume is something that you pick up from Northrend. Yeah, and that will make us a resurgent healing potion for 2,841, which ain't bad. It ain't bad, but it's actually no different than the super healing potions we've got. So I'm not desperate for the actual potions themselves, but we will get a point for everyone. And that looks like one right there. No, tiger lily. That's interesting. That is interesting. What will I need that for? Don't know, but I look forward to finding out. Now I know again with these, similar to the other one, there is an order to the quests. I just can't remember it. So one more. You'll do. That's gotta be gold clover. It looks gold. It looks like a clover. It's gold clover. And dead nettle. I'm liking it. Okay, so is that it for now until I pick up the rest? presume so. Easy enough. See if we can just get in here.
King's honor, friend.
So plus 17 stamina, but doesn't really give us anything. Not really any improvements yet, so I'm not going to bother. 3 captured prisoners. Yeah, I can make that happen. We've got another one opened up.
Open your heart to the light.
Now the XP should start flowing. Okay, right, sorry about that. I'm back just in time to show you what my guild does. There's just loads of people just coming in. Hey, welcome. This guild is a fantastic one. Song of Midnight. I'm honoured with them now. I've been with them since the beginning. I've done a couple of runs with them when I was trying to catch this character up on the new server. And what they do is they go very strongly into the guild's supposed to be social. You know, a lot of the guilds now are 500 plus members, no one says a word, you know, in it for the perks. And in this guild, they do a massive, as you see there, a massive invite thing. And anyone who doesn't take part, doesn't speak, doesn't join in, within a week or so, gets kicked. It's what we call the purge, or the culling of midnight, and you'll see loads of people get kicked. Usually people that are just trying out new characters, or you know, they just don't get involved, and it's kind of pushing the guild together. It's a very good way of doing it. I ended up going from untested to citizen, you know, ranking wise in the guild sort of very much straight away, because I wanted to be social. I didn't realise that's what they were doing, because I'd only just joined, but I started talking, I joined up in a group, and yay, actually a cushy guild. It'd be cool to actually get some raids done with them, but we'll focus more on that when the time comes. So we've got the rest of these quests. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the water quests and get that out the way. And now we've got Path of Frost. I can literally not have to worry about swimming the whole way. I love Path of Frost. It's so much easier. Let's see if we can go find this quest. What is that? Oh, that's his air thing, isn't it? Right. The dude with the quest. Move a bit quicker, and this, I mean, we do get an air tank off of him,
Need something? Have a good
so we can stay down here. But if you didn't want to use it, then the grand cherries that we got, oh yes, Belgardi supply crate. Now for some reason, oh, is it because I haven't put it on? But I'm going to put it on anyway. There we go. So we lose a little bit of whatever it is. Not bothered really, but we've got some underwater herbs. It'd be interesting to see, you know, like in Old World, it's only ever strangle kelp. But what is this? It's obviously going to be on the bottom level, I imagine. Unless that's not a herb, perhaps that's the regent pouch that we need to pick up. Let's. Well, at least it doesn't cut the cable, that's for sure. How do I get out? I can't get out. How bizarre. I cannot see. Is it at the top? There's got to be a way up. It's where the steps would have been. Aha. Ah, there we go. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? So we can get the rest of these supply crates. Got one there. Try and get the ones sort of closest as possible. Okay, they seem to respawn quite quick. I wonder if that one respawns before I make it to here. No. Because if it did, it would make sense to just wait for it to respawn, wouldn't it? But just a couple more, just a couple more. Yep. Let's mess him up and see if Spielberg makes a film out of it. Nice. So I'll get these and then I think I'll go for those two because they are closest to him. Don't walk away from me.
Good day to you. See you around.
Great, Echo. Right, so that's that done. So we don't need our helm anymore. Why? What do you mean I can't do that right now? Thank you. Don't know what that was all about. Make life a bit easier, I think. Just swim straight up. That'll be the quickest way to the surface. Path of Frost is the boss. But again, it's one of those things that's kind of obsolete when flying.
Remember the lessons of the past.
That's better. Much, much, much better. Ooh, right. So we've got all the quests now, I believe, for these. Oh, we've got Herbs come back. Our Tiger Lily. So let's start making our way and clearing these quests. Oh, I'm so hyped to be doing this. The reason why I am doing this in case any of you was wondering, is that I really wanted to play Wrath of the Lich King after I was doing the Burning Crusade on Ares. And before you all start chucking in the comments all the different private servers, I tried, and just none of them was cutting it. I'm sorry to say, just none of them was cutting it at all. So I decided, right, since the announcement of the classic servers on retail, I thought I'd just go back to retail, and that's why I'm here. And then we got the level scaling, so I'm going to be able to enjoy a level 1 character. But not until I've done this. Not until I've done this. So that's 1. Oh, we only need 3. Okay, search Skull Village for Z. I have no clue where he is, but obviously this is retail. It tells us. Die, fool! Okay, so I need to kill as many of these as I can for keys. That's going to be enough. If I only need 3. Oh, stunned. And the prisoners fight with us for a bit. So that is a bonus. But I'm heading towards here because this is where we learn the secrets. And we got some more gold clover, wicked. Okay, so nice. Pretty sure we had a quest to kill these. We need to get some sort of blueprint plans, something to do with the harpoons. But I guess that's something that opens up sort of later. I'm pretty sure it's here. Let's have a go. This is a bit of a watch thing. As soon as they start talking. I know we don't want to get seen by the... Ah, there we go. I can't skip this, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have a quick swig. Why not? Oh, hello. He's had enough. And that's your lot. That's your lot. I believe they're talking about... I think their kid is Arthas. For those of you that are into the lore thing, I think that's what it is. To be honest, I don't know. Don't know. But I don't need to be in the realm of Smeg anymore, because they basically kill you and send you back anyway. Why don't I have the quest to get plans? Don't know. Let's go find Zed. I know we got to come back in there because we go down in a tunnel and shit anyway. But that's a warg cave. That should hopefully give us our chilled meat. Because I'm pretty sure I can outland dishes. Yeah, I can make them all. I can't use it for another couple of levels. Is he coming for me? He is now. That was a stroke of, wasn't it? Ah, here we go, right. Wargs. And Yanis the Mystic. Haven't got a quest for him. Oh dear, no chilled meat, but I did get the warg haunches. Search the Utgard catacombs for Glorenfeld. Not yet, I'm not. Because I think I've missed picking up a quest. No, go away. Alright, let's... You know what? I'm not bloody sure. And that's cool, because that makes it a bit more interesting for me. Oh, that's so good. Dagger cap hawk, eh? Gold clover! Is that at me? It is. You're going to regret that, sir. You are going to regret that. Yeah, and you. I'm going to use you for healing. And heal again. Just so it gets me up to max. There's a quest up there. There's a quest. I can't get to it from here. Ooh, that herb's a tiger lily. Okay, Scout Valerie wants you to investigate the site of the battle coming from the northeast. Ah, yes, I know it. I know it well. I wonder what these tiger lilies are going to be for. Intellect, no good. So as soon as we hit level 70, we're going to be able to have some buff food. Oh yes.
Greetings.
Dragonflayer battle plans. That's one of the things I was thinking of.
Arcanon Poros.
Again, but look at them. They are that much better. And apparently haste is better for us as unholy as opposed to crit anyway. One of you mentioned it in the comments. So that would be good, but what do they look like? Not too bad if the glow of my blade moved out of the way. But that's much further, so we won't be doing that just yet anyway. Okay, so it's the battle plans next. So that's all the time I've got for this one. Thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one.
You shall be king.